Now, some of us have a problem with eyeglasses, and they don't work too well when we're riding our bike, but AJ's come up with a solution from Visormatic to fix that.
Yeah, it's just an idea we came up with. I'm not really a big fan of goggles. They don't really fit my glasses too well. So we came up with a hand-cut prototype of this, started riding with it for about 2 years, and then actually did a prototype product on it, and it works very easy. It just basically has 3 wings on it, fits in between the outer and inner shells, and it just slides up in the middle and then slides into the side padding on the side. And basically that's it. No wind buffeting like you would get from a 5-snap. Optically, it's perfect. It's not like a fishbowl effect that you get on a bubble visor. Doesn't fly off. And a real simple design, and it works.
Now, how can people get in touch with you?
Basically, Global Vision. Dealers can order right through Global Vision, or we have a website, lickcycles.com.
Thanks, AJ. I appreciate that.
No problem.
At the beginning of the show, I said I'd explain why I'm where I'm at. I'm at the corner of West Street and Ohio Street next to Fire Station 13. And this next ride is going to explain what's going to happen right here. How hard was it for you to get your hands on this beam?
Well, it's taken 16 months of dealing with the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey. You have to petition them to get them, and they either approve or disapprove your idea, and it just takes a long time. It's peeling the onion of bureaucracy backwards and just keep going and going and going until finally, I think they got tired of me hounding them, and they said, okay, yeah, let's do it.
Now, I tell you, I hear you rode in from Greencastle this morning.
Yeah, that is correct.
Did you dress him warm enough?
Well, I didn't dress him because...
Let's start over again.
This isn't my other half. That's my other half.
Well, she needs to be.
All right, so, but we're all family around here, so, we're all family.
All right, okay, now I'm getting
Here we go.
You guys had a hell of a party last night.
Yeah.
So you look like you really have to pee really bad.
Yes, I do.
You made it all the way from the back of the line up to here, and then you're next.
Clean back there.
And somebody comes up and gets in front of you and bugs you.
That's fine.
You haven't been doing the dance yet, so you must.
No.
How was your ride in from Muncie today?
Good. It was a little chilly, but it was a good ride. I mean, any ride is a good ride.
You have a really special jacket on today. Tell me the story behind this.
Yeah, my wife and I was in New York City, I think 2006, and was at the Harley store in Manhattan, and just kind of looking around, wanted to get a souvenir, and the guy comes out from the back and he points at me and he says, "Don't move." He said, "I'll be right back." I said, "Okay, what'd I do?" And he come out with this jacket, and it's a commemorative of the Twin Towers before the towers were blown up, and it was the last one that he had, and it happened to be my size, and so now it's back in Indiana.
I think I would take good care of that because that's going to be a collector's item.
I hate to have it out in the rain today, but it's for a good cause.
When you need something done, you need money raised, you need an escort, or you just need a bunch of buddies, you call the bikers, and they will come out.
We're on the second leg of this ride where they're bringing the beams back to Indianapolis. Before long, all these bikes are going to be coming down this road. So let's check it all out. Give me your thoughts on the ride today.
Hey, I thought it was pretty good. I was impressed with it. Totally impressed with it. Even though it was foul weather and everything else, I mean, it was still a good time. Totally. And seeing all the people along the bridges and stuff, waving us by, with even all the crappy weather. They didn't even have to stay out there, I mean, they didn't make the trip, but they sure made the trip to the bridge and stay there and watch. So, hats off to them too.
Now, you had a really long ride in this morning. You rode in from Miami, Indiana. Do they have palm trees there?
Nope.
They don't?
Nope, just oak trees.
Just oak trees?
Yes.
So what'd you think about today's ride?
Today's ride was nice. I liked it.
No, as long as I live, it's nothing going to be any more impressive than hearing a Huey when it's coming in and landing.
I'm speechless, you know. I think I've mentioned it before, but this truly is the Harley Davidson of helicopters. It has its own sound, you know, and it's loud.
It is, and I tell you, today's ride, it was a shame that the weather was so bad at the beginning of the ride and you couldn't make it all the way over there. But, you know, God opened up the skies for this, and you got to at least meet him halfway.
Oh, you know, my whole organization's based on Christ and God, and the thing is, everything happens for a reason, you know, and I believe everything has to do with timing. And look at this day today. This is a nice way to cap it off. We met him halfway on I-70, and I was so emotional and tears half the time I was flying this bird. Just an honor to be part of this today.
You know, give me your thoughts. Hey, wait a minute. Before we start this, you hold the mic because I can't hold it up that high. Okay, give me your thoughts on today's ride.
I think it was a great ride. Other than, you know, we should have all stayed in the left lane. We had a few little incidents, but I think it was a great ride. Good turnout, especially because of the weather. But a lot of dedicated bikers out here for a great cause. I loved it.
Now my neck's sore from looking up.
Yeah, well, stand up when you're talking to me.
This week's Bike of the Week belongs to Jeff Bramwell. Congratulations, Jeff.
Thank you.
You know, the reason I'm doing this as Bike of the Week is it's got a really neat story behind it, and I wanted to share that with everybody.
Very good. It does. I have owned the bike twice. I bought it and it was originally red. I changed the colors, added the seat and the floorboards, windshield, light bars, backrest. Decided to sell it, and a few years later really wanted it back, and then happened to find it on the internet. It was the first bike I looked at when I started my search again.
So I can imagine your excitement. Now, was your wife excited to get it back too?
She was very excited to get it back.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's a neat bike, and I'm glad you got it back, and we'll see you on the road this summer, and you be safe.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Here's Mark Leidendorf with this week's Leidendorf Law Trivia question.
True or false? The Dream Model D was the first motorcycle produced by Honda. Don't go anywhere. We'll have the answer when Steel Horse returns.
Indy Powder Coating has been the top choice of racers and custom car and bike builders for over 14 years. Go where the pros go for all your refinishing needs. Located on Indy's west side, so stop in, call, or check us out online for your free custom quote.
The motorcycle event in the USA is getting even bigger and better at Indy. Exciting new fun will join the 200-mile-per-hour gravity-defying action during the Red Bull Indianapolis GP on August 26th through the 28th. Party until 10 o'clock Friday and Saturday night on Main Street inside IMS with live music, leather and lace, V-twin service area, and much more. Tickets are just $10 Friday and $20 Saturday, with race day tickets starting at $40. Kids 12 and under are free. Visit imstix.com to get your tickets today.
Get yours at Indianapolis Southside Harley Davidson.
Welcome back to Steel Horse. The Dream Model D was the first motorcycle produced by Honda. If you answered true, you have the correct answer.
Thanks, Mark. Now let's take a look back at the ride for the troops in Kokomo. I'm with the organizer of this ride, Tammy Gilbert. Tammy, this ride is how long now? How many years?
This is our 9th annual ride.
And tell me about it, and tell me how it got started.
The ride began in 2003. Several of us came together, decided that we wanted to come up with a ride to support our troops and veterans, and we invited people the first year, had 200 to 300 bikes, and the ride continues to grow every year, and we appreciate everybody who comes out.
When you got up this morning and you looked at the skies, did you think, oh, repeat of last year?
No. No, we knew it was going to be a good day.
Okay, it's Easter Sunday.
Yeah.
You had a choice this morning.
Yep.
Get up and go hunt Easter eggs or come to this ride.
Yeah.
I know the answer.
I went to church.
Did you go to church? That's great. That's
I
great.
did. I didn't hunt Easter eggs though.
How many of these free ride for the troop rides have you been on?
I believe this is our third ride.
Wow, that's amazing.
It is nice. It's a good ride.
Was you here last year for all the rain?
We were. We rode in the rain and the strong winds.
So give me your thoughts about today's ride. What's it mean to you?
It means a lot. I mean, all these people gave their lives for us so that we can live like we do.
Now you brought the whole family out for this ride today.
Yes, we do. This ride means a lot to us.
Now tell me, it's Easter Sunday. Y'all come out as a family. What's this ride mean to you?
Just supporting the troops and thinking about the ones overseas.
Now, what do you just want to do? Just go for the ride?
Yeah.
I know you're pretty far up here in line today, so you must have been pretty anxious for it.
I was in the Marine Corps. My dad was in the Marine Corps. Brother was in the Marine Corps. The littlest brother's been in the Air Force, so we kind of disregard him. But I love supporting the troops. I mean, I'm too old to go back in, so this is my way of saying thanks.
First off, Jerry, I want to commend you on this beautiful park here in Kokomo. Tell me about it.
It's been in existence now for about 11 years, and we came on board about 6 years ago, and we've added the War on Terror over there for the 6 young men that got killed in Iraq, and the POW walk year before last, and the Allegiance Rock. And then over here, we're getting ready to have a new memorial to be dedicated to the families of veterans. It's never been done anywhere in Indiana, and as far as we know, there's no statues in the United States that are dedicated to the families of veterans.
How can people get in touch with you and help put this memorial to be a reality?
We're on www.hcvmc.com. They can go on there. My phone number's in there. They'll see all the information. When you come onto the site, you'll hear a helicopter. You'll see Hank, the statue. Then to the left of that, you'll see a thing that says donations. And if people will, and I don't care what you send in, but we need some help. Right now, we've raised about $35,000 with no help from the higher ups, but we're getting there. We're doing fundraisers and stuff, and just $1,000 here and $500 here and whatever it takes, and we're in it for the long haul.
I found this ride on the Southside Harley-Davidson calendar. Now let's check out the calendar and see what you can find.
If you missed any part of today's show, you can catch us also on Comcast On Demand and the Still Horse YouTube channel, and of course on Facebook and the StillHorseTV.com. Still Horse has been brought to you by Leidendorf Law, with over 60 years experience in motorcycle and automotive injury cases, and by Indianapolis Southside Harley-Davidson, your Central Indiana Harley dealer since 1947.
Closed captioning provided by Abate of Indiana, preserving motorcycling for future generations. If it involves motorcycles, it involves Abate of Indiana.